Hello, I'm Burbleman Takia. I'm back with more Animal Crossing, and Rogue is over there. Excuse me, I need to clear my throat then. We're going to jump in. Sorry to startle you, little Rogie. We're going to jump in. I'm thinking maybe I can start planning out my kitchen for inside my house, but we'll see if anything presents itself when we start up. But otherwise, that's the plan. So we'll jump in. Hey, Isabel. Oh, I looked. The Lily of the Valley should spawn after 10, I think it is, consecutive days of you being 5-star. And it only spawns on the top level. So where we are now. So you've got your ground, you got one level up, and then you've got this. And at the back of top levels. So essentially, I should have one pop up here, if anything, or at the back of Minaru's bit of terraforming. I don't know that there's any space for it to spawn. I think everything's covered on Frobets, so I don't think it can on Frobets. Have you given me an umbrella, Camera Frog? Have you given me an umbrella? He gave me a lacy parasol. Thank you. Okay, nothing there. Oh, what are you thinking? Have you ever tried to reel in the mighty butterfly fish? Yeah, they're not as tough to catch. Some folks think. Want to find out for yourself? Butterfly fish. Is that the sea butterfly? Is that the sea butterfly? I don't remember a butterfly fish. Why is he calling it that, if it's that? It's little. It's a little shadow. If we're talking about the same thing. I have never had anything in game say butterfly fish before. Hello. You approach me even though my biceps are out. You must be a tough Fuchsia local. Ace, hello. Here on vacation, I'm hoping to flex my friendship muscles the hardest. Okay. And there's a spotty bunny. Right, I'm gonna look this up. Butterfly fish. Sea butterfly? Is that what's being talked about? Why did he say butterfly fish if he's talking about that? Yeah, he must be talking about the sea butterfly. Why did he call it a butterfly fish? I've never heard a villager do that before. That's really That's really thrown me. And none of these shadows are little, so maybe I just destroyed that flower. Maybe we're at the wrong time of day for it. Maybe it doesn't spawn yet. Let's go in here. Have you ever heard butterfly fish before? Oh, hello. I know lots of people like this villager. I'm Tangy, home on a camping trip. You live on the silent tray. Cool. Legit fantastic. Here I'm going to be camping out a bit. Let's hang out. Okay. I mean, she's fine, but she's a cat. And I don't really... It's like with bunnies. I'm not really into the design of that animal in these games. No, not home. Okay. Okay, so wants a butterfly fish, but really cool to see butterfly. Let me look. Yeah, we're still not getting what we want here. Woohoo! I've got silly amount of over money. Let's put that in there. And see what that is. Don't need it. Oh, I can bin it. I can bin it. Do I want the umbrella? I can always give it to a villager. I can give it to a villager. Okay, got partition and that. Let me have a look. What are dimensions of left? We're going to need to do more. Let's get some frame of references for myself. I'm coming. I ran. Right. So this is going to be the kitchen. So if I need to do food cooking, I can run into that room. So there's one square available. We've got 1, 2, 3, door, 1. That's how that layout is. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1. So the door takes up 2 spaces. Okay, we'll plan a kitchen. Okay. Just quickly make sure there's not going to be a little shadow anywhere. No, there's not. Okay. Let's design my VIP room. Now, I know we have something called room sketch. The issue with room sketch is you can only use it, because this is where I was planning how to make this door, this fake door. You can only use it in Happy Home Designer. You can't build in here and then apply it to one of your residence homes. You can't build it in here and then apply it to your home. The Room Sketch app is kind of a waste of time. Because you can adjust the room size in Happy Home, but you can't adjust the room size in there. So what's the point of it? And the door's in the wrong place for that as well, so I can't plan my room there. And you can't transfer it over. So I may as well do it here and get some tickets for it. Who would I like to upgrade? I mean, you look interesting. Oh, it be Zell. I don't need a theme. Oh, no. Maybe I'll choose a theme. Maybe I'll choose a theme because there's probably going to be a restaurant or cafe or kitchen theme. And then they can give me some suggested items. Family restaurant room. Restaurant room. I mean, it could be that there isn't a lot of cooking stuff and it's just about the dining area. But we'll go for restaurant room. Look at Zell looking like he's really unhappy to be dressed that way. The IP room. It's got a nice ring. I have to remember to request this every time I go anywhere. I like the crooked horns. I'm going to make a kitchen for me. And you get to sleep in it overnight. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is definitely not a kitchen. Okay. So, room size. We're already there. Okay. What I've got to do is move the door over one. So that is going to basically mean, let me put a fake door where the door would be. Did I go past it? Yes. There we go. So. And then we cover half of this door up. So this space and this space need to be kept clear because that's my doorway. I have one space here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces there. And it's got to be, this is the view that we get when we walk in. This is what it's going to be. So we're doing it from this angle. We're probably going to use a tile, aren't we? That's not bad. I did have like a nice, a sort of a blue looking one, didn't I? A blue tile that was similar to that, but blue and white. I'm thinking of that. The Moroccan one. Yeah, I want to do that. Okay, I want to do that. That's a nice kitchen floor. That's a nice kitchen floor. Okay. I'm trying to angle my room. There we go. So, with Moroccan blue, white, hint of purple tile, what do we think? See, some of it looks a bit too industrial, doesn't it? Some of it looks like a professional kitchen. And this is just my home. I mean, we could just put blue there. See, I like this blue, but I don't like the heart pattern on the wallpaper. I really don't. I wish that heart pattern wasn't there. I mean, this obviously matches, but it's not. It's not kitchen. No, it's not kitchen. That's the wrong shade of blue. That doesn't give you a lot of space to put stuff on walls because of all the windows. Yuck. Do you know what? I should one day do something with all the Lego, but no. That's not going to be for my kitchen. No. Nah, that just looks like a shop fit. So, can I ignore the hearts? Am I going to be able to get past that? I kind of think we're going to do that. We're going to do that, and then accent wall. We can put tiles on the accent wall. That's something I've not thought about. The window placement's going to be wrong as well, because that's not going to be where the window is. That's not going to be where the window is. I did not think of that. I know I can not have the window. So should I just turn it the way it's supposed to be? Yeah, because otherwise we're gonna have to factor in windows and shit as well. Okay. So we're just disregarding the door altogether. We're disregarding the door altogether. Oh no, I am doing, no. Yes, I am doing it the right way round. I was looking at it from the wrong angle and confusing myself. So this is it. This is how you walk in, but your camera angles it like that and you walk in sideways. Okay, so the window is in the right place. The window will be there. Okay. I'm trying to talk myself out of stuff. Sorry. I'm confusing things. So this is going to be our accent window. Accent wall. Maybe just one wall of tile then. Would that be cool? I always think there's more tile options than there are. What can I do if all the tile options are bad? Is there anything? See, that's not a kitchen. Oh, this is irritating. Why are all the tile options like tube stations or industrial kitchens? Why does nobody in their own home have a nice tile? I mean, they have tiles, but they're so granny. Or bathroom. Yeah, oh God, no. And that's way too dark, yeah. I think we're going to be have to be stuck with one of these meh tiles. Did you do that one? I mean, at least it's not... At least it doesn't look like a professional kitchen or a tube station or a toilet. Okay. We'll do that. So that window's got a little cross and that window's got a little blind. There we go. So this is what we're doing. Which means I've kind of tied myself to having a blue and white kitchen. Which I don't object to, but that's what we've done. Let's see what's what. Just out of interest, I'm pretty sure this doesn't give you any blue options. It doesn't. Okay, we looked into it. No beds, no wardrobes. Here we are. Do we want ranch? See, if you do ranch, you've then committed yourself to that wood as your feature colour wood. If you do white, you've got the lighter wood, which is easier to work with, but it's so granny. It's so granny. I'm sorry, I know people love ranch, but it just feels so granny. Right, here we go. System, kitchen island. See, the marble one, in fact, just the islands in general, I don't really enjoy working with, because you have to leave so much space around them. Okay, sloppy sink, because literally what my sink looks like. Draining board full of clean stuff that I just haven't put away. Sink full of stuff that I need to finish washing. There's a white one. The light blue looks turquoise. Okay, so maybe the white sink, and the white sink has silver work with it, like a aluminium or stainless steel or something. So if that gets lost, so if we put that against a blue wall, and now we have something to go on. We can have a white oven. God, why are all the blues the wrong shade of blue? It's the wrong shade of blue. And that doesn't customize. I'm pretty sure that doesn't come in blue. And I'm not sure I want it to have brickwork. Yeah, I don't really want brickwork. What does the system kitchen do? That's got a real blue. So we can have white wood, or we can have an actual blue. See, that looks like it ties in. That looks like it ties into the floor tile. We stick that right against the window. But there's a fucking sink. There's a sink in that, which takes away the sloppy. I mean, we can have two. Right, just for now, we'll leave that, but that may not be used. Okay, so we've got the sink. So if you don't want to use stainless steel, it doesn't give you a lot of options, does it? It really doesn't. Can that be made to look? No. It only looks like it's from a restaurant. There's really not a lot, is there? Okay. Let's zoom back. We can do a fridge. All our white appliances need to be against the blue wall. And I'm pretty sure it's probably best in a corner, isn't it? That one. So we've got a fridge. I don't want a washing machine in... My washing machine's in a cupboard. There's no room for it in the kitchen. There's no room for a washing machine in any kitchen, but it's the only place with plumbing for most people. Yeah, they give you so many things, but they only come in steel. So let's go back up to the other stuff. Right, we've got shelving, but that looks very officey, doesn't it? Yeah, that's office shelving. That's not kitchen shelving. I'm pretty sure that's a garage shelf. Yeah, that's a garage shelf or a DIY workshop shelf. I mean, we can maybe get the serving cart to work, but again, it's not really something you have in your own kitchen. Ironwood cart. Nope. Does that look like a shop or does that look like your own pantry? So again, you'd have to have white. We could make a pantry out of that. We could make a pantry out of that. And we change the items. I know I've got too many. Let me just have a look and see which I like. So I would say lose that one. So we'll have like a little pantry there. Then there's our doorway, and then we've got something else over here. So we've got a pantry. I wish you could get colours in that. Isn't there an ironwood kitchen? Have I not ever unlocked that? Have I never unlocked ironwood kitchen? Have I just, is it that I've got the DIY and I never made it? Or that I haven't, is that something else that I never got the DIY for? Ironwood chair, cart, cupboard, ironwood kitchenette. It says I've made it. Oh, so no, that's not... I swear, isn't it... Ironwood dresser. Oh, but maybe it's that. Maybe it's an ironwood cupboard. I thought it was a kitchen. I was thinking it was that, but with a stove on it. Is it not? Is that not a thing that exists? Huh. Okay, so you're really restricted if you want a blue bloody kitchen, aren't you? Can we get blue counters? I mean, I'm pretty sure the blue that this offers is crap. Yeah, that doesn't... It doesn't match the wall, and it doesn't match the thing we've got. Why are they so stingy with some of these blues? I don't think it gives you... No, it doesn't give you blue marble. Huh. That's so annoying. What are they recommending? I mean, it's baby blue, but it's better than what they were offering us. It's really not blue enough. But we can use it as a kitchen counter. It at least works with that sidewall better. So... God, that's irritating me. Why would you be like that? Why would you go out of your way to make none of the blues match? I think it does this with purple as well. It makes it so none of your purples match. No, that's for exterior house design. When you're doing the outside of your house, the purple roof matches with none of the purple walls. None of the purple outside house designs. You can get purple, but you put a purple roof on it and they don't go together. And then you get a purple door and that doesn't match with anything either. It's infuriating. Why would you do that to us? Why would you do that to us? Okay. I mean, I don't think this is going to work for a start. Nah. Because then you're stuck with the bloody wood that you don't have anywhere else in the place. I don't want to have to incorporate that wood that I don't want. That we could maybe use. We've got a blue. That we could maybe use. Now, do I want to do that? Or do I want it to be white? Because it's against a blue wall. I think it needs to be blue. Okay. Excuse me. Because when you're looking at it like that, it's going to get lost on so many things. Right, because those tins could be cooking ingredients. And the stuff at the top are just your ornaments. Then you've got a couple of recipe books. And then we can put something on that matches the kitchen. So that can work. So maybe we do want to stick something right in the middle. Because otherwise this is really empty. It's not giving us a lot of options, is it? And now we're back here. With even more sinks. There's so many bloody sinks. But then the kitchen islands take away the point of having the thing that's got the blue that I actually want. I'm so grumbly, I'm sorry. I really don't want a stainless steel thing in this kitchen. It doesn't look right. This is a white and blue, and then we've got this industrial stainless steel piece of shit. Maybe I need to put a washing machine in just to fill space. I'm probably going to have to do it just to fill space. And at least I can put something on top of it. Is there anything that's gonna go? Because there's a sink already. I don't need... Got more sinks. There's so many sinks. I know washing your hands is important, but for fuck's sake. Glowing moss shelves. They're all metal, aren't they? Oh no, you got a white one. Just have to randomly explain why I have so many jars of mustard. I mean, we could maybe bluff that they're pasta. We could maybe get away with bluffing that it's pasta. Why is the light underneath red? I've only just seen that. We could. If I put pasta on top of it, we can get away with saying those are jars of pasta and rice and things like that. We can maybe get away with saying these are jars of pasta. I wish one of these could be rice instead. The salt. Any of my custom designs going to be able to help me make it look like something else? Don't think so. Lots of little stickers on it might help, actually. Lots of different labels. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense that you put the label facing that way. So we've got, let's say this is jars of dried ingredients, lentils, pasta, rice. That makes sense now. So we've got a wall over here sorted out. Should we hurl ourselves back for some tables or stools or something? What was that? What can we... It doesn't even give you a blue option. Oh, wait. There we go. Could that be? It looks very shoppy. It looks way too shoppy. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to zoom back to our tables. Okay. Right. No. And then it goes into sofas. Okay, here we go. Outdoor bench, but we can use that as a table. We've got blue and white. We've got blue. So maybe we can make it white. No, yeah. See, I think this is going to be better. Use that as a low table. Use that as a low table. It's much better than everything else I'm being offered. And it matches with this bastard. Do we have any more options for that? Is there a 1 square by 1 square of that kind of thing? I mean, we can put that in the middle maybe, but then tubular when no other tubular is there. Doesn't make much sense, does it? Marble table can be customized to blue. I could live with that. I could live with that. Because I wouldn't be using it as a dining table. That's the thing. That blue's wishy-washy. We're not doing that. Okay, yeah, I think that. Okay, we're going to jump back over here and look at the 1 square things. I mean, it kind of looks more white than silver to me. Is it just me? It looks more white than silver. It looks like it's going. And then you put a big item on top of it and that will take out that problem. Okay, we'll do that unless I'm won over by anything else. This is just going to look like a piece of plastic, isn't it? And that blue's not right. I think we are going to have to keep it with that. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. And now we just need to place wall and ceiling items and then individual items on top of counters. what I do want is to throw some shelving stuff around. Right, so this is obviously the first thing that makes sense. That in vintage wood. Now, does that look like they're sitting on the table? It does. Nice! Okay. Can we pull that off with another one? Silver. I don't know that works. No, the gap is too big. But maybe it'll let me do it across there. That is perfect. Look at that, baby. Oh, nice. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good there. Right. We can do cookbooks, maybe? I don't want pink books. Why has a white shelf got to have pink books? I'm so offended. Okay. Well, you can't actually see the colour of the shelf. It just looks like you're resting stuff on top of there. Which is perfect, because now I can just choose what colour the books I want. So I'll choose that. I'll have those books instead. That's better. Check us out. We're going to have books and little cactus on top of our extractor hood. This is nice. Okay. And we've got our pot rack. What am I doing here? Well, we'll have to do stainless steel for that. Bring you down. It's not going to stand out, so bring that sideways. Definitely. Definitely there. Okay. Knives, I'm pretty sure our options are limited. We're probably going to have to make them colourful because they're too lost. They're too lost if we do it the other way. I can live with that. I can live with that. Shall I stick a ventilation fan? That blue's nice. We'll stick a ventilation fan up here. Adds a bit of blue to our white. They don't come in blue. If we're doing blue marble centerpiece table, we'll have a blue marble clock. Any good? White, blue. And then we can just put our custom design of bread and cheese on there. So that, maybe that can be something that goes over our door. Or nobody would have a corkboard over the door though, would they? That could fit there, to be fair. That would make total sense here. Okay. We are gonna look at white with a little bit of blue trim. Kind of looks greenish, but we can hang it behind the shelf. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. We could hang it on the wall next to the fridge. That will give us something there that isn't too out of place. Because it's not going to get in your way of opening the fridge. And when you're looking this way on, it's all right. Okay. We're all right for our wall now. Posters, pictures, album covers. Okay. We can definitely get away with doing one of these. It's just a matter of where. If there's not a door there, we can put that there. I'm gonna have to raise it up, but when that's closed in because the door is over one, that can be here, being like that. That's what that's about. That's for my own frame of reference. That's what that's about. These things very rarely work. Can I get this to look good somewhere? No. What if I... It makes me do it far too far up. Okay. Could that look good? It kind of does. It kind of looks like a little caddy. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. There we go. I am going to need to go to the toilet. So I will leave you to look at this for a moment. It just suddenly seized upon me. I really need to go to the loo. Sorry about that. Okay. Right. Are we really all done for the wall stuff? Everything for the wall is okay? I think we are. Okay. Ceilings. This I don't think is going to help us. You stuck with the bloody wood. So it's just black metalwork, black metalwork, black metalwork, black metalwork, oak wood that isn't anywhere else in there. Completely black. Green, black metalwork. White metalwork, but you're stuck with pink. Yeah, wood is not going to go with anything in here. So we can't use it. That's really annoying. I mean, is it... It doesn't go. No. Still, the black metalwork doesn't go. That's probably a better bet than anything else, but it's still not right. And we're not even fucking considering pink. Yeah, it doesn't go. Ceiling fan? Nope. We don't need that because there's one already over our oven. So I will just see what ones I have and use one of them because I am not particularly taken with any of these. I'm not like tying myself to any of them. Then none of them are that important. Okay. That back wall does look very boring though. I feel like I really do need to put something here. Would the Imperial shelf in blue do it? I don't like that it's sort of through the jars. Maybe that can be something to go over there. So that if you're looking at it from that way on. Okay, so we can do that. We really do need something there. Should I just stick blue ones of that up? None of our food sort of tie-in paintings are going to go with blue and white. A poster of a villager? That's kind of big. None of it looks right. And it's too high up to hang clothing items, like aprons and stuff. It's too high up to do that. Should we do a TV? It'll give us something that goes in that space. I need to bring it down so I can actually turn the fucker on though. We'll see. Hold on. Nah. Won't let me turn it on. We'll have to deal with that when we're in my place. Deal with turning it on then. But a TV kind of... It takes away the silence in the room. It gives us something that makes that wall not blank anymore. Right, so now we'll just place our items. Let me look, see what you're suggesting. I mean, one of these is bright blue, to be fair. One of these can be bright blue. Over the door. Yeah, we'll have one of them. Just because it goes. Right. Yeah, so none of your suggestions are any good. Cooking tools. That can be the thing that covers that silver up and makes it look white. So that's good. We'll do that. So now that little individual thing looks more white and blue than anything else. Scale. In blue. Which is on the floor for some reason. Kind of takes away that cupboard now. That cupboard serves no purpose. There's no point to it, we'll get rid of it. And we'll have this right up against the side now. Don't need a knife block because we got stuff on the wall. Stand mixer, I think we can make blue. Not that blue. No, okay. Not that. We can have a toaster. But the blue is horrible. Microwave. The microwave can stay white if the blue's horrible. There's no blue. We can have a microwave. It'll be weird, but we can have it on top of the fridge. We can't have it on top of the fridge. I thought this was an item that you could put stuff on. It's not. Well, microwave on top of a washing machine. Who doesn't do that? Who doesn't do that? See, if I put it there, it completely blocks my nice shelf of bottles that I've managed to put together. We're gonna have a wok a wok with veggies in it. On our stove. We can do a mixer. Blue and white with kiwi fruit in it. I can't believe it doesn't let you. I swear other fridges let me put stuff on them. Is there another fridge in here? Let me just test this. If another fridge lets me put items on top of it, then we're fucking that fridge off. I swear other fridges let me put stuff on them. Why is that fridge special? Giving the fridge attitude. Why is that fridge special? Okay. Let's see. Yeah! Alright, fuck you. We're going to have a blue fridge. And I'm going to put my microwave on top of it. Fuck you! There we go. That's better. Why is that particular fridge think it's better than all the other fridges? What a dickhead fridge. What a dickhead fridge. Maybe this is the thing we've got here. Maybe that's gonna be nice there. Oh, maybe. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There's a thing that's happening. That's okay. Right, we're back here again. So we could have made the green in the blender and then put it in the jug, and then we can pour it into our glass. That's all making some sense now. Okay, so we'll do that. That ties in why there's green in that. No. Should we extend our pantry? Yeah, we'll extend our pantry. Do I want to change those? Fruits and veggies, fish, snacks. Okay, that says fruits and veggies, but that tin of what looks like fish is still fish. That's what I was looking into the customization for. Maybe if we turn the fish away. Turn the fish away so it's not catching eyes as much. There's our veggies. Yeah, the fish really is prominent if we do it like that. If I do it that way, we really see the tomatoes, but we've got the back label of everything else. Fuck it. We'll do it that way. I kind of like it that way. Washing up rack. No. That might work on the table, actually. Oh, look! We forgot that these existed. We forgot that these existed. which really doesn't work on top of a fucking washing machine. It really doesn't work on top. The washing machine's got to go. I'm sorry. The washing machine's got to go. Can I have a different... In fact, let's do that again. Let's do another one of these. Let's bring this back. Do another one of these. That completely covers it. Although it looks... yeah, because that looks really heavy to be on spindly legs. Maybe go for something more chunky. Is there something more solid looking that comes in... Oh. Can you put stuff on there? Does that look solid enough? Or it still looks flimsy? Okay, it still looks a bit flimsy. That, if we can go... Is that two? Mate, that might work. It's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay. Is it too pale? Do I want another variant? Oh, everything else is wrong. Okay, we'll have to have it be white then. Okay. There we go. That's all right. That's a thing we're doing. Pretty sure one of these is a nice blue. If we do that, then I think we get rid of that. Do we? Do we like it? It takes up less room there. It doesn't block my bottles if it's over there. I think I maybe would be able to live with that there. Unless something else pops up that overrules it. Fruit basket. Fruit basket. Fruit basket. So none of this stuff, but we've got jars and stuff like that. No? We could put a bread basket out, but again, that's a very big clunky item. Do I want to do that? Grocery bag. Grocery bag. In white. And I don't think I would technically need to have that on the table. I could put that on the floor. That could work. You come in with your shopping, dump it on the floor. I've come back from Hans's Veggie Patch and Drago's Bakery and I've just stuck my stuff on the floor. So now I don't have to get a bread basket because I've got that bread. We're all good? Now we're at bug models. Okay, back up. Okay. No. I gave it a moment. I gave it a moment and I said no. So, are we okay now? I could just throw some ingredients down. They take up a little room. They'll like take up those spaces without being too big. I can put some pop down. There we go. We can have a bottle of water. I don't know why a cola would be blue. I mean, you know what? You know what I'm going to do. Do you know what? You know what? Now I'm here. You know what I'm going to do. I've got a bottle of Dr. Pepper. I've got a bottle of Dr. Pepper and I'm not ashamed. There we go. So what I can... Oh, go back where you were. We can now go to this one because it looks like Coke. And I can just pretend that's my Dr. Pepper. Okay. I think that's our... I'm going to do another one of the wall planters in blue. Just because of this space. That space is catching my eye. So that will be there. Okay. And that's going to be my kitchen. And it looks pretty busy, but my kitchen is pretty busy. I mean, the sink's neat. This is what my sink looks like. My sink does not look like this. This one here. Yeah, I think we're all right. Okay. So I've gone over everything I need to recreate to make this my kitchen. Yeah, what's afoot? I'm done. Let me stare at the back of this. Yeah, I'm sorry I've given you a kitchen to live in. But isn't that a cool kitchen? This is going to be my kitchen. I've been a pee for a while, but thanks for making me feel V-pronk. It's kind of cool that I can use the VIP room to like work through a project and then I get tickets for it. Thanks, Leilani. Look how blue! It's so blue! Hey, Cherry. Sorry, grasshopper. Don't come in. Okay. So that will now be applied. I didn't realise that's very blue and white, and this is going to be blue and white. But that's fine. That will be applied to this. I don't even have to change the floor. The floor's already here. Convenience. So that will be applied to this. This is our blue and white Christmas room. And this will be replaced by the kitchen we just designed. Nice. And we're done. Thank you for joining me for another brainstorm of changing a room over in my home. I'll get all that work done while you're not looking, and then we'll come back and I'll go, see? But have a lovely, whatever day of the week it is. The guinea pigs say hi. There's Rogue. She's walking around. She just wiped her bum on the floor. She's a lady. She's a lady. There she is. She's right behind me, bathed in sunlight, about to have a drink of water. And she says, everybody hydrate. Oh, she's run up the ramp. Everybody hydrate. Enjoy the rest of your day. And goodbye.